Coming up on First at 4, it's the time of year when many people are busy buying gifts. Some financial experts have a word of caution to be on the lookout for holiday scams. And he was recently second in line for the presidency. Congressman Kevin McCarthy announces he will not seek re-election.
Plus, high pressure is the name of the game in this short term. Your First Alert forecast coming up as Mountain News First at 4 starts now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
And breaking news out of Las Vegas, Nevada, as we come on the air at this hour. Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. Las Vegas police responded in the past hour to an active shooter scene at the University of Las Vegas, or UNLV. Police say there appears to be multiple victims. Now, moments ago, police said the suspect is dead. That's about all we know at this point. We're continuing to follow it. We'll bring you more information as it becomes available. The time for shopping for the holidays is here, and one Eastern Kentucky bank is warning its customers to be aware of potential scams this holiday season. Hyden Citizens Bank staff are working to point out scams that can trick folks into giving away important information. The scams could be anything from calls to letters. Community Outreach Officer Joel Brashear says to trust your gut whenever something sounds or looks suspicious.
The main thing, go with your gut. If it feels off, if it feels different, trust that feeling. If it says on your caller ID, Hyden Citizens Bank, and you pick up and they don't sound like they're from Eastern Kentucky, that's rule number one. Everybody here is local.
Brashear says scammers are finding more creative ways to trick people. He says to call the bank immediately if something is compromised. We'll have more on the potential scams he's seeing coming up tonight at 6 and 11. Christmas in a small town. Officials are gearing up to kick off a long weekend of fun starting tomorrow in Hazard. The three-day event is fun for all ages to enjoy, with an ice skating rink, Christmas light parade, vendors, cookie decorating, and even a special visit from Santa himself. Event organizers say it's a special event each year, bringing the community together in the true spirit of Christmas.
Christmas in a small town is all about seeing all the people that come out. You know, we love to see the kids come out and enjoy everything, but adults come out and enjoy it too. You know, we love to visit and see people we haven't seen in a while.
Christmas in a small town starts tomorrow with hours from 5 to 8 p.m. both Thursday and Friday, and 2 to 8 p.m. on Saturday. We have a link to the event times for each day on WYMT.com and on the WYMT News app.
Well, after some snow showers and snow flurries earlier this morning, we are tracking high pressure to take over the forecast as we go into tonight, also on Thursday and Friday. But notice earlier this morning had some snow showers and snow flurries. But again, right now we are dry on First Alert Pinpoint Doppler. But like we talked about, those higher elevations above 2,000 feet could possibly see a little bit of a light dusting in those grassy surfaces. And as you can see from our camera over at Pine Mountain, a little bit of snow action in the grassy areas. That current temperature is below freezing at 30 degrees. But most of us are above freezing at this hour, up to 37 for Hazard, also Pikeville, 32 in Wise, 39 for London, and 41 for Somerset, also Manchester. So once again, we are well below average, but that will change by Thursday, also Friday, as some more milder weather is set to move back into the mountains. As we go into this evening, also tonight, we stay dry, and those clouds also clearing as you wake up on Thursday. Overnight lows are chilly, back in the upper 20s and lower 30s, but some 50s on tap on Thursday, some upper 50s on Friday, and some 60s by this weekend. So we are well above average. Also watching out for that next rainmaker by this weekend as well. Those details plus your full 7-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, Cameron, thank you. Former Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy says he is not running for re-election. It is the latest in a string of high-profile resignations from Congress. WYMT Washington reporter Ashanti Ford has the latest.
Former Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy announced in a Wall Street Journal op-ed that he would be leaving Congress after 17 years. The California Republican will be stepping down at the end of the year. McCarthy was previously booted out of his role as Speaker of the House after he upset the far right wing of the party, working with Democrats to keep the government open without any spending cuts. Now, McCarthy commented on his decision to resign, saying, and I quote, "I'm leaving to serve America in a new way. I know my work is only getting started." Now, this is the third high-profile Republican congressperson to leave just this week. McCarthy's successor is Speaker pro tempore Patrick McHenry of North Carolina, announced his retirement, and then New York's George Santos was expelled from Congress. Now, this shrinks the Republican majority from thin to razor thin in the new year. I'm Ashanti Ford reporting in Washington.
Well, 4 Republican candidates will square off in the 4th presidential debate of the 2024 presidential campaign tonight. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, and former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie will all participate. Former President Donald Trump will be absent from the debate. The debate will be shown live starting at 8 on News Nation. And we'll take you live to Alabama for more on tonight's debate coming up in our next half hour. But straight ahead on First at 4, some climate experts are now saying this has been the hottest year in all of recorded history.
And we are dry through Friday, but showers return by this weekend. Those details coming up.